Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as England. So things are going pretty well for us. We have our first colonial nation, English Brazil. We're in the process of annexing France, although that's going to take like 60 years or more. And we're just in the process of finally integrating Brittany's lands that we stole and Provence's lands. We're also scouting for the New World, which is why we're going to keep getting all those events. Oops. There we go. For some reason it wasn't letting me click that button. That was weird. I'm also trying to figure out if I should be able to launch a war on one of the European nations, but it doesn't look like it, at least for some time. Killing off Brittany and Provence was a bit of a risky move. In fact, I could get a coalition against me at any moment if I'm not careful. I guess I'll take the free Diplo power. We've got colonialism. Colonialism is actually spreading very fast this time, which is interesting. Probably because we got it and we've got European territories. We're up ahead in time and everything except admin, so that's obviously going to be a focus for a while. We've got the Caribbean under our control, so I'm thinking it might be worth trying to pick up getting colonial Caribbean as well as Brazil. So let's see, we've got one there, one there. We've got 3 created, and I think we need, what, 6 or 7, one or the other. We're also still colonizing down here as well. We have 4 colonists currently, thanks to an additional charter colonies from Parliament, which is kind of nice. Protestantism is going on pretty well, actually. So far we're staying Catholic, but that could change at any moment. So, yeah, that's about it at the moment. I do want to jump up to the New World as well, but considering it looks like Spain and Portugal haven't yet arrived in the New World, I'm not too worried. However, I do want to try and snag as many colonial nations as possible, for obvious reasons. Ah, shoot, a coalition is forming. That is not good. Not good at all. Okie dokie, let's build... at least raise a troop or 2. Oh my, that's actually turning into a very large coalition. Let's strengthen my alliances here. Wow, I'm going to be getting ahead of time in military tech again if I take it, but it's such a strong bonus. Darn. I really need to catch up in admin tech quite a bit. Problem is, once my ruler dies, I'm going to have no Diplo power income, so... trying to work around that. I'm almost tempted to leave one of my colonists functioning down in Brazil, because they can be a very powerful nation. I don't know. Maybe. Creation of the London Stock Exchange. I'll issue stricter control because I believe I had some inflation. Or maybe I didn't. Darn. Oh well. Free stability. Could be worse. There we go. Cerro is done. Where does it go? I've got a lot of coast here. Oh, Castile has reached down there. Okay, I'm going to quickly snag Bermuda then. That tells me the Europeans can reach North America, and Bermuda is one of those provinces that's really good. Yes, I'm going to insult the burghers because their influence just passed 80, which we don't want. We don't want that at all. Of course, they're going to be unhappy with me for a while, but I can deal with that. All the coring and core centers should be under control. France is still loyal. Portugal is now a great power. The influence the burghers were getting from New World Charter has gone down. I'll risk it for the moment. Yeah. Gotta be really careful about that influence they get. Oh wow. Some free money, that's always good. I'll just pour it back into developing England itself. Go. Reap the rewards. We must have one of the larger incomes. Only 5th. Interesting. Huh. We could join the Counter-Reformation. On the other hand, the tech and idea cost is really painful. But it does slow down them going to your lands. But I don't seem to actually have an issue with that at the moment. I think I'll wait on that. I really want to hit Admin Tech 10, but obviously got quite a long ways to go before that. St. Lucia's got some bonus lands. France could use some more improved relations. I think I'm still supporting loyalists? No. Okay, that's good. Okay. How does English Brazil look as a province? It's currently converting land to English, which is fine. And it is colonizing, which is good. Slowly, but sometimes the colonial nations don't colonize for a while. It's really weird when it occurs. It's always one of my complaints. We'll take the military hit. This fleet here... Oh, I need 600 to upgrade it. Wow. Also could use some more transport ships. Let's throw some of those in there. I'm getting tired of only being able to transport 21 units around at once. Reformation, we're not going to get anything here, really. Flee, you fools. Lord of the Rings reference in a historical strategy game. Thanks for that, Paradox. How big is this coalition? That is a good-sized coalition. I think I'm going to just happily sit around and wait for it to disappear. Although I think I will, however, send someone out there to appease the outraged countries as much as possible. I'm impressed how long this Henry VII has lived for. He's been around for quite some time. He's been ruler for 40 years now. There we go. We've got colonial Caribbean under our control. Not that that will really slow down any nations from colonizing there. The AIs are really annoying when it comes to that, but do I dare keep working there, or do I race up and start 13 colonies? I'm thinking I want to start 13 colonies, so let's go with... We'll start with Massachusetts. I know Roanoke down there, Virginia, would be the more accurate place to start colonizing the New World, but I can't really do that at the moment. Oh, we could, I think, technically, right? Or are they occupying it? No, we could colonize down there, but Massachusetts is higher up, so it's less likely to get into trouble. New debate in Parliament. Let's go with charter colonies again. Take a legitimacy hit, bribe them there, take a prestige hit. We get another colonist. Where did the colonist disappear from? It just disappeared. Okay. Interesting. Did it just like complete its mission and then leave? Huh. That's odd. I'd have thought I'd had 4 colonies. Okay, well, let's keep colonizing the Caribbean, I guess. I think I'll let Brazil kind of succeed and fail on its own. They should do okay. They even have a military unit. And the coalition against me is falling apart. Perfect. Oh, free diplomatic power. Let's get another tech there. We'll invest in the naval force, I guess. There's really no reason not to, even though we're not going to tech up there for a while. Being behind in admin tech is a bit of an issue, though. In some ways, I almost wish I got rid of Anne Lancaster, but at the same time, I don't want to lose the dynasty if I can help it. It just seems careless to lose your dynasty unless you're intending on it, if you can help it. Especially with a 65-year-old king who, 70-year-old king. So if he died, he could die at any moment. Go, more of the coalition against me is falling apart. We actually have some very quick colonization right now with the Charter Colonies, New World Companies, Faster Colonists, Land of Opportunity. And then there's Cuba. Yeah, that's them colonizing. So they're half the speed of me in terms of colonization, which I guess makes sense. Cleves is becoming quite huge, as is Saxony. This is interesting. Yeah, Brandenburg is emperor, which is a bit of an unusual thing. It looks like Burgundy has decided we're going to try and take on the Etrurie again. They might actually win this time, looking at it. Yeah, they might actually win this. Unless Brandenburg is ridiculously powerful and they join up. I doubt they are, though. They have plus 20% morale, so they could win it, but they're also fighting the Teutonic Order, too. So, St. Lucia is done. Let's get Krakow, which is, of course, another harbor. We're all about the trade this game. I've got to take trade ideas at some point. I've been told that'll make my income absolutely absurd. Oh, I'd like to take the next idea, but we really need the tech. Plus it's a production level tech, which will always help England with its additional goods produced modifier. And speaking of trade, I really should make sure I have these provinces upgraded. Oops, Anne has taken the throne. Okay. God is with Anne. Okay, that's a pretender rebel. I'll have to go suppress them. Interestingly, because Hampshire is the major colonial port, it's actually worth upgrading the trade there. And there we go. I'm not really worried about those pretender rebels. 9,000 troops. It's not a huge threat. Is that going to push? Might push me over my limit. Speaking of leaders, we should probably get another explorer out there. Got to figure out what's in the world, especially if we can reach India already. Free mercantilism, we'll take that. Now the question is Anne going to be historical and not have any children, or is Anne actually going to have children? Because I believe Queen Anne didn't have any kids. Let's do our royal marriages with our vassal. There we are. I think they've got a little issue here because it's Margarita. Is that supposed to be? It's labeled as a prince consort, but isn't that a woman's name? Maybe it isn't in what is this? Flemish. Could be interesting. Anyhow, we have now pretty much suppressed the... Oh, we're apparently the ones who started the slave trade. Well, that's not a really good thing to be known for. Whoops. Anyhow, the pretenders have been squashed. England is now safe and stable. Or I should say the English Isles, really, because it's not all England. It's a very complicated system, the Kingdom of Great Britain. There we go. We're getting closer. One more tech level and we'll reform to Great Britain. 22% done annexing France, though. That's nice. Really wish I could get a diplomatic advisor, but... Anne not being a... Not only she's a sinner, but also she doesn't have any real diplomatic stats. We can't get too far there. Hopefully Margarita and Anne will have a pretty good kid to take the throne. Based on these stats, we should have at least a 7 or 8 ruler, I'm hoping. Assuming it's linked somehow to the parents, which I've never really figured out if it is, but it seems to be. Uh, 333, well, it's 9. That's something. And let's upgrade those ships. Well, could be worse, but Edmund Lancaster, 9. I mean, the irony is he looks worse than both of the parents because of the low stats, but we'll take admin power. Cuban peasants? Why are they revolting? What is their issue? Negative stability? How did Cuba become so unstable? Oh well, it doesn't really affect me that much. St. Vincent apparently is the capital. I'm actually going to develop it a little bit for them. That way they can actually support a military. They're gonna win that? Wow. Nope, they lost. Okay, I was a little worried. If they had won that, I would have been a little concerned. Apparently Bermuda doesn't... It must belong to North America is all I can think. Because it's not really listed as any of the other ones. West Indian Ocean has been explored. Let's do Pacific South America. Figure out if we can get to the Inca. Or in this case, just Cusco and conquer them. We'll take Diplo power. Actually, English Brazil is colonizing pretty quickly at this point because we have the treaty. I always forget that the treaty of whatever it's called gives you the colonial region and also boosts your colonists, which is why the Catholics tend on average to colonize faster than the Protestants early on. But the Protestants do have one of those church things that affects it. Whoa, wait a second. Whoa, Brandenburg lost 3 of its provinces? Well, that eliminates the HRE as a major threat, assuming they hold on to the throne. And it makes the Teutonic Order actually become a problem. That is actually a quite terrifying Teutonic Order. What's going on here? Oh. Alsace rebels. Apparently. Let's also get a few more heavy ships raised. We would like to do the Sing Britannia rules the waves, which we need 50 heavy ships and 50 light ships. We don't know. We don't need that. Guadeloupe is finished. Wait a second. Barbados? Oh, that's St. Vincent, not Barbados. I was confused. It looks like this is labeled Barbados, St. Vincent, just because of where the name is placed. See, if I were them, I would have put Barbados over here. That way it was clearer. Actually, why is the capital of Brazil this random inland jungle province? You'd think Rio would be a better province, or even Rio Grande up there. Oh well. I'm not going to annex the Dutch miners for quite some time. I'm going to probably wait till after France is done. Castile's calling me to war versus Portugal and everybody else. Okay, are we actually fighting Portugal? We are fighting Portugal. I'm not going to do much, just so you know, Castile. I'm going to kind of sit back. I'll let France deal with it, and that's about it. Oh, good. Global settler increase. That'll be useful. Massachusetts has finished. So we'll move to... Where is another inland center of trade? We will pick up Chesapeake. Pick up Chesapeake, and then we should be pretty good. However, I think this would be a good stopping point. Sorry for any clapping noises there. I'm trying to distract my cat from scratching a couch. Anyway, that will be it for this video, and I will see you guys all next time as we hopefully get colonial North America as well, or at least the 13 colonies region going. So, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.